Hi everyone, you're welcome to Now Creative World. My name is Aforijuku Naomi and I'm the creative director of Now Creative World. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make Ankara Box Bag. And the materials you'll be needing are your measuring tape, your lining, your Ankara fabric, hammer, your painter's brush, your top bond or super bond. You'll also be needing your marco, your carry board or paper fiber. You'll be needing your magnetic button. You'll be needing bag pins and the bag stand. This is it. So to start with, I'm going to get the measurement for my carry board or paper fiber, and the measurement I have here is the entire length is 29 inches. The entire length is 29 inches, and that is what is here. 29 inches is the entire length. This is it. I've measured my hat already. This is it, 29 inches. Then the width is 11 inches. That is from this point to this point is 11 inches. So what you do is you take your measuring tape, and when you take your measuring tape after getting the entire length, you measure from this point to this point 8 inches, and that is exactly what you are seeing here. 8 inches from here to here, 8 inches. From this point to this point, 4 inches. That is for the down part, and then for the other part, 8 inches, 4 inches, and lastly from this point to this point is 5 inches. So next thing I will do is that, I have some excess here. I've not actually cut it out. From here the entire length is 29 inches, so I'm going to cut my hat now. And this is it. So what I actually did was, after taking my measurement, I just used my pen to rule. So when you want to, because you want this to be accurate, you take your measuring tape from this point to this point, you mark. From this point to this point, you mark it out, and then you rule it a straight line. Then you repeat the same thing for this one as well. This is 4 inches, this is 8 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do now, after getting my measurement, is that I'm going to, I see it this way. Since I've ruled it, I'm going to use my hand to smoothing it. I'm going to use my hand to fold it neatly into the shape I've marked out. And after folding, I will have this is it now. After folding, so I've used my hand to fold it, and I'm going to have something like this for my carry board or paper fiber. Can you see it now? So I forgot to mention, this side that is going to serve as a cover is 5 inches. This is 5 inches. So this is 8, 4, 8, 4, 5 inches. From this point to this point is 5 inches, and the width is 11 inches. So let's get started. Now the next thing we are going to do is this. You cut your, this is my marco. The marco is going to be the same measurement with the carry board, but just a little difference. So the width is going to be 12 inches. From this point to this point is going to be 12 inches, and the entire length is going to be 31 inches. So in other words, we are adding 1 inch here, then the length 2 inches. So that is 2 inches extra for the length, and the width is just 1 inches. So the next thing we are going to do is this. Actually, you can alter the measurement for this. You can alter the measurement. You can use your own measurement. You may want it bigger, you may want it flat, or just the way you want it. Then next thing we are going to do now is that I'm going to take my lining. This is my lining. I'm using bridal satin as my lining. What I will do is this. I will take my gum, and I will apply my gum to the carry board, and I will also apply my gum to the marco. After applying my gum to the carry board or paper fiber, I will then place my lining on it this way, and I'll take it down and smoothing it. and I will have to use my hand to smoothen it, and then I'll pull it. This is it. You have to drag this so that this will be very, very smooth. This is it. Can you see? When I'm done working on the front side, I'll then turn this to the back side. Now I will apply my gum this way to the edges, and then I'll fold in the lining when I'm done applying my gum. And I'm done applying my gum, so I'm going to fold the edges in neatly. Lest I forgot, the lining material is like this because I cut out the excesses I don't need. So that's why I cut out the part I don't need, and this is the part I need I'm working with. So when you are done folding, you cut out the excess. And I'm done folding. Can you see? This is the front, and I repeated the same thing to the Marco and my Ankara fabric as well. After applying my gum, I wrap it with my Ankara fabric. So I'm going to set that aside now, and I'm going to cut another carry board measuring 4 inches. The 4 inches is for the side of the bag, which is the down part and the upper part. Then the length we measure was 8 inches. We are going to reduce it to 7.5. The length is 7.5 and the width is 4 inches. Same thing goes for the Marco. So what you do, you apply your gum to both ends, to both surface, and you place it on each other after applying your gum, and you gum it down. So when you are done gumming it, you then take your lining material, apply your gum to the carry board or the paper fiber, and then you place your lining on it this way, and you fold it. When you are done, you have something like this. This is it. I folded this one, so my carry board, my Marco is at the back, my carry board is on the surface this way. So what I will do now is I'll take another Ankara fabric as it is this way. I'll apply the Ankara fabric here. I'll apply my gum to this part, just the same we'll be applying our gum, and I will place it on my fabric this way. So I will leave about 2 inches excess at both ends, here and here. I'll leave about 2 inches excess, and then I will just gum it down. We have 2 sides for the back, so I'll be making for 2. So this is the first one. I'm going to make for another one. And then for the Marco, for the handle we are going to add to the bag, I'm going to cut my Marco measuring 12 inches long. This is 12 inches and 1.5. 12 inches by 1.5. So what I will do is this: I will apply my gum to this end, and after applying my gum, I will then after applying my gum, so please apply your gum. You apply your gum to this surface, then you place it. After applying your gum, the parts that you apply your gum, you place it on your fabric this way. You leave enough excess to fold in. Then you come to this end, you fold in, apply your gum and fold in, and then you use it to fold it in this way, and you cut out the excess here. And I'm done applying my gum, so I'm going to cover it up. I'll fold it in rather, and this is it for the handle. I'm still going to apply my gum to this edge here. I'll fold it in, apply my gum here and fold it in. This is it. Now I'm going to take my carry board wrapped with my lining, and I will apply my gum in this dimension, starting from the first 8 inches, 4 inches, and the other 8 inches. I'm going to apply my gum to the edge here, and after applying my gum, I'll take my 7.5 inches by 4 inches. I folded it with Ankara fabric. So when you want to fold yours, you fold this edge here first before you attach the fabric to it. So what you do is this is it now. Can you see the way I just turned it? This is it now, and this is what we are going to do. We want to use this now. This is for the side, to cover the side. So what you do, I've applied my gum. Whenever you are applying your gum, you ensure that the gum, you allow the gum to stay for a minimum of 2 minutes before you place both surface on